better be playing.
Yeah.
Okay, we're here with Tommy and Michelle, and we're going to speak about their relationship and their soon-to-be marriage that is coming in
April 10th
April 10th. Okay.
of 2015.
Okay, I guess we'll start with how did you all meet?
Well, he moved here in September of 2009, and I had just broken up with a guy we were kind of off and on for a few years, and I kind of thought he was cute and funny or whatever, but honestly, I wasn't looking for anyone, because I wanted to be single for a while, but he asked me to have pizza with him in the middle of a full cyber room, and I didn't want to look like a jackass and tell this guy no.
Okay, Tommy, so you were a stalker.
I guess you can say that.
So you had a crush on Tommy once you saw him.
Yeah, because, he was kind of loud, and that was kind of irritating sometimes, but he was just funny. And it wasn't when he was doing his comedy either. He would just say something and I would just laugh. And I figured if a guy can make me laugh, because with all my other boyfriends, they always had to make me laugh first.
They always had to make you laugh first.
Because I'm a serious person. And if you can make me laugh,
We can tell you're serious.
Okay, Tommy. Well, why don't you tell people what it is about Michelle?
Like I told Michelle the other day, the first thing that attracted me to her is her brain. She's a very intelligent woman, and that's very attractive in my opinion.
Okay, Michelle and Tommy, both, what advice would you give to people with disabilities and relationships?
just follow your heart.
I'd say follow your heart and just putting it out there that you like that person.
And what advice would you give as far as parents that might try to shelter their...
Parents, they must loosen the apron strings, if not cut them in the later teenage years.
Okay.
The best way I can put that is in the words that my mother used when she was sending me off to SIU in the fall of '98 was, she's not the first disabled person to go to college, she won't be the last, and I didn't think that I could let her go, but you kind of have to.
True.
Okay. Michelle, I wanted to ask you a little bit. I understand that you work with children.
Yeah. I volunteer at the Ann and Robert H. Lurie Children's Hospital of Chicago, which you may be known to a lot of people as formerly known as Children's Memorial. And I work in the Family Life Center on Tuesday afternoons, where we deal with the hospital bingo game. Now the hospital bingo game is like a bingo game with objects that they see in the hospital, and it's broadcast throughout the hospital so kids who can't come to their room can play, and then if they win they call in and they pick a prize from the prize cart, and then a volunteer will bring them a toy. And it's really fun, and a lot of kids, especially a lot of kids who are there for a while and who are repeat visitors, they're very serious about their bingo.
Tommy, how does that make you feel that Michelle does such an outstanding job in that type of work?
I just feel overjoyed that Michelle enjoys doing this, and she's out there every week given the weather, and it just warms my heart that she enjoys it so much.
So I understand you all are trying to plan a big trip to New York. Michelle, that seems to be a dream of yours that you want to go to New York.
Yeah. When I was a little girl, the Muppets were really big. And one of the movies that came out was The Muppets Take Manhattan. And after seeing that movie, that city, which was kind of different than Chicago, it just sort of sparked something in me. And that was a city that I wanted to see. And that has stayed with me since I was a child. I was about 5 maybe when I saw that movie.
Okay. So after the wedding, you all plan to take a trip to New York.
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, how long would you all like to stay in New York?
Maybe a few days.
Maybe a
3,
few
4
days.
days. Enough to do the touristy stuff.
I'd like to go see a play in New York and do all the, go see the Statue of Liberty, and I gotta go see the 9/11 museum they built.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's it. We're going to wrap this up. Once again, this is a special occasion interview, and we're here talking with Michelle and Tommy. I would like to thank both of them, and I would also like to congratulate them on their upcoming wedding. Anything else you all would like to say?
I would just like to say that if two people with disabilities want to get married, the sad thing is they can't get married legally because one person will lose half of their SSI. But you can have a commitment ceremony, because what's in your heart is what matters most.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, you heard it from them, and I'm sure we will talk to them again, and we'll give you all an update. And as soon as we get a little closer to their ceremony, we will let you know. All right? Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.